Hello, this is William Fitzgerald. I am introducing my final exam final project, which is the Sunny Times Public Library, which is a digital library. And the Sunny Times Public Library is a digital library that focuses on historical resources. This library offers novels and classics, adventure, and horror. These novels are for patrons interested in canons from each genre. And the digital library also has audio and photographs featuring historical figures. These digital resources will give patrons an understanding of American history and appreciation of the arts. The library's primary focus is going to be on historically classic items and resources, such as classic novels, such as To Kill a Mockingbird, and photographs of historical figures like Harry S. Truman and President John F. Kennedy. And the creation and management of this digital library was accomplished by manually importing items available through the Library of Congress. Also, items were imported via the Smart Add option by inserting the ISBN number, which those ISBN numbers can be obtained from any public library and will automatically insert your book into the library for patrons to use or check out or just to observe. And items in this library are organized under authors, publishers, and media types. Also, users may search categories and tags. So if you have a particular author you want to look at, you can look up the name or just click on the authors tab and see which authors are there. Like you may click on authors and see whichever author you would like and click on the author's name and it will pull up the ebook or the book available in that author's name, and you can look through the book to check it out or just glance at it to see if it's something that you may want. And the catalog has different categories of items that they put books in. Like, for example, this is the classic ebook section, which has a lot of classic books from different famous authors that are in ebook format. So you can take a look at those and see if there are any of those that you would like. And we will go through different sections so you can see how the different categories you may like and what books and materials you may want to check out, or just photographs and pictures you may want to look at. And there's also some audio to listen to. And there is a section entitled audio, which is sound that you'll hear people's voices talking, like an audio of speeches, audio of different people giving talks. And you can go to the materials here and click on anything you may be interested in, and it will take you to a link to listen to the audio. So if you're not into reading and you would rather just listen, you can just click on this section here, pick one of the items you would be interested in and listen to the audio, which is another valuable thing that we have here in our library. And then there's classic books, and these are novels. These are not ebooks, but these were just classic books that we thought we would put into the library so people can view in case they want to order them to check them out. It's just a section to have in here to just kind of show how the library works and how it can function, and how easily for this system classic books could be added in just by the Smart Add using an ISBN number. It pulls in all the information, so it's just there for viewing in case people were interested in that. And there's also a horror ebook section, some classic horror novels like Frankenstein and Dracula, those which would be considered, classic novels, not more modern, but more, in the traditionally classic sense of novels and the way they were written back then. And you can get all these going through the categories on the left-hand side of the screen. But we'll go through and just show the different categories we have available in this library. Like we're giving a tour here of what we have available. And there's also photographs, and these photographs are of historical nature, of different famous historical figures and presidents and people of that nature, and in other monuments where you can click on and view the photograph and see if it's something you like to look at, but that is also available there through the library. And there is another section like an inaugural address. If you want to hear a presidential inaugural address speech from Theodore Roosevelt, you can click on this to retrieve this item, and it will take you to a section where you can hear the audio of the inaugural address, and that's something of historical significance that people would probably enjoy listening to. If you want to hear old speeches, old inaugural addresses, this is a good item to have and be able to listen to. And there is the authors section where you can click on the authors and you can look at all the different author names, and then by clicking on their name you can view all the materials or books or ebooks that are available by them, or if they were the author, in a sense they're the person that recorded the audio or took the photograph, you can click on their name and it'll pull up the information that you were looking for under that person's name. And this is a good option if you know a famous author and you know their name, but you're not really sure what books they wrote or what materials they have available. You can just click on their name, and everything we have available in this library will be under that author's name. And if you are interested in checking out books, you can bring up the book or the item or whichever material you're looking for and go to the checkout section. And when you click to check out to get the item, you would just type in the number of the item you're looking for and hit submit, and it automatically goes to your account. And you can also, it'll generate a receipt for you if you want, so you know when to turn the item in and when it will be due. And you can also add barcodes to your materials, and barcodes can be added by going to generate barcode, which you can add barcodes to all the items in your library. It's a pretty simple process. If you ever had your own library, you can go through and add barcodes to those libraries, or barcodes to your materials rather. And we also have information on circulations. You can see books that have been checked out, and so you'll know when they're going to be coming due and when they'll be turned in, and you can see who checked them out. So we have a few that I've checked out myself and to view and read, and they will be returned on time, of course. Okay, before we go, we'd like to thank you for visiting the Sunny Times Public Library Digital Collection. As you can see here, we're on the dashboard screen, which shows some new arrivals, new items coming in. It'll show our members, who belongs to the library, and shows materials that we have checked out. And this is for the library administrator to kind of look at, which in this case would be me, so I can see what kind of new materials do we have coming in, what books are checked out that should be due soon, and when they should be turned in. So this is a valuable screen to have, and we hope you enjoyed your time here. And this library will serve to help people understand a bit of American history and give people information if they want to get started in reading classic novels in different areas, such as just the general classics or adventure or horror, and learn some history by seeing some historical monuments and historical people. We We want everybody to be educated in history and have a place to go where they can get information that they might need that without searching around greatly. It's all historically related and classically related. So we hope you enjoy your time here and have a nice day.